What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Toma Podcast. My name is John Reyes Wrestling.
And my name is Fatherless, and we just had a jam-packed weekend of just night 1, 2, and night 3 of WrestleMania that just ended right now.
I always say it. I always call the Raw after WrestleMania Night 3 ever since we've had multi-night WrestleManias, and holy crap, did tonight not feel like a third night of WrestleMania. Bro, I was watching it with my brother, and he was calling it that too. It was too good, Jay.
It was wild. Bro. It was wild.
Oh,
and something I want to definitely add on to was I did not expect Braun Breaker to do what he just did. Wow.
Straight, bro, losing the IC title after a beautiful run with it, every promo on point, every match on point, and then jumps right into what is a guaranteed main event scene with a new faction, and the man at the center of it all is Paul Heyman. Oh,
wow,
bro. Do you not see something beautiful stirring here? Like, is this not the dawning of a new era? This is so beautiful.
It felt brand new, and there was feelings that I have not been feeling since I was a jit, bro. Since I was a kid, and now that we get to see all this transpire, it's just like we're on a whole new level of wrestling. This whole weekend.
The reason it felt like I was such a kid, bro, is because when Braun Breaker gets in there and faces off with Seth Rollins, I'm like, oh my God, Breaker's in the main event scene, right? So you have all that emotion, only to find out seconds later, he's not only in the main event scene, he's a part of a new faction in this main event scene. Bro, I can't.
And who else is going to be in this faction or whatever they're doing right now? I feel like they don't need anybody else, but I know how WWE rocks, and I think somebody else is going to come into the picture. Who? I don't know, but hopefully it's somebody crucial.
Man, when it comes to like mic presence, I'm telling you, bro, you remember what made Evolution so good, in my opinion, was that all four of them, when they spoke, there was just this power to it. So far, Paul Heyman, you're talking about number one all time on the mic, maybe ever.
Exactly.
Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. Come on, bro. The presence these guys can have backstage, in ring, it's un-effing limited, Jay. I can't. This is like fantasy booking come to life. We really just saw Braun Breaker join Seth freaking Rollins and Paul Heyman, bro.
But it's going to be
what a weekend.
Crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be crazy.
Bro, to start the show, John Cena, with this plain black text, right? No animations, nothing special coming out, has the new ring announcer re-announce him as the greatest of all time. He said, what did he say? He said it was like straight bars. He said, never seen 17.
Yeah.
So cool. Like, just
that's
too
wild.
good, man. John Cena cuts the whole promo, makes me start to legitimately hate him. I'm at this point, I'm like, shut up. Okay, it's getting tired here. You're making
I
me
need
feel
a
like
black shirt that just says John Cena in that font. I don't care.
It's gonna become iconic at this point, bro. That was his WrestleMania entrance, and then he said, "Take your phones out, Jay, because you're about to witness a moment." He said, "This is the last real champion in WWE. Who else but Randy Orton behind him with the nastiest RKO?"
I didn't expect it. That's something that definitely shook it shook everybody to the core. Everybody started screaming, and I'm like, oh, why are you guys screaming that John Cena's posing? Out of nowhere, RKO. Wild.
There's something so special about those two being in the ring, and it's got to do with their history, of course, but like we really didn't see, we haven't seen these two collide. It's only been in our fantasy booking, and even knowing that Backlash is in St. Louis, and even knowing that John Cena was the new champion, I wasn't gonna believe it until I saw it, and when his head popped up, dog, you want to talk about feeling like a little kid, Jay? I jumped like a little kid, and then he RKO'd him, threw the belt back on him. Holy crap, bro. I've not felt this good as a wrestling fan in a long, long time.
Bro, and on top of that, talking about being wrestling fans and being fans in general and stuff coming out of nowhere, WWE acquired AAA right before WrestleMania. They made that announcement, and it was something that literally came out of left field. We were sitting in the grass. You were there, right?
Yeah.
We were just chilling.
Yeah. And then they dropped that announcement. How many love letters to purist wrestling fans can they possibly send, bro? And it wasn't only just the acquisition; they gave a spot to one of their top people as well with El Grande. So, brother, why? Is there a roof on this thing? Is there a limit to how good this crap can really get? Because the AAA acquisition, like, I mean, we can keep the ball rolling, right? Who else did they recently re-sign who we saw come back in a tag team segment tonight? Mr. Rusev Day himself, looking bad as
Wow.
ever, and welcomed with open arms by that crowd who is deeply chanting Rusev Day for the whole segment.
And they still remember, like you said earlier, they still remembered, they still chanted his name. And it was crazy. It was a crazy, wild thing to witness because that
Bro.
song hit, that blackout happened, and I was confused.
Yeah, me too.
And then Rusev popped up on the screen. Everybody popped. I loved it. I felt like it was definitely deserved. And, you know, I don't know. That
Brother, you
earlier
want to talk?
going back to the spot with Van Kingo, fuck, I can't even say it, El Hijo, going crazy with Americano, Chad Gable. I'm just gonna say it. It's Chad Gable.
Straight up.
With Chad Gable, they had his moment. You know, it was crazy. It was fire. Ray Phoenix, obviously, you know, taking over Rey Mysterio in that aspect. But how did you feel about that?
Well, I felt personally like it was a dumb idea to. It's almost like when you clinch the playoffs and then you still start your starters. Why is Rey Mysterio in a 6-man tag on the Friday night before WrestleMania? Because can someone explain it to me? And on top of that, he's got high spots too. So of course, as we're watching on SmackDown, ankle or leg or something. God bless America. He's 50 years old. Doesn't have many manias left in the tank, if any. And then there you go. I mean, awesome to see Rey Phoenix get a spot like that. I personally don't think El Grande would have come out with a victory if it had been Rey Mysterio. I feel like a lot of things had been switched around. I don't know what you think.
Just talking about switching around Bailey as well, having Becky Lynch come back, it just didn't hit.
What was that, Jay? Why did Bailey miss out on Mania for real? Do you know?
And she said apparently she was injured, but I guess it's a respect thing of just bringing Becky Lynch back. I felt like having them lose the championships, then the next night have them win them. It's kind of like, what the fuck was that for?
Well,
turn Becky heel.
Yeah, but I'm always a fan of the unpredictability factor, and obviously, if I had to guess, I don't know about you, but like you didn't think they were going to lose the titles, like you didn't think Lyra and Becky were going to lose them tonight, did you?
No, nobody really thought
and neither
that.
did I. And now on an accolades level, now you got Liv and Raquel claiming that they are 4-time tag team champions, which I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to be touched anytime soon. And the whole scene just kind of unravels with them winning the title. Becky then turning on Lyra, and here's the thing about Lyra: Lyra is just so darn good in that ring and has been so I think underutilized or hasn't been able to shine on promos. She's now going to get to feud with somebody who was her hero and mentor growing up, and I think that that's beautiful. I know that their use of the tag team titles and it all might have seemed not appropriate by a lot of wrestling fans' words and opinions, but I think it was a cool way to get them from A to B. And I also think it's really cool that Seth and his wife are both heels.
They're now heels.
Heelish.
That's crazy. Yeah. Look, bro, we're not going to really recap. We're going to talk about the important shit that happened at WrestleMania. Because if we keep recapping everything that happened at WrestleMania, we would honestly be sitting here for about 2 hours. Regardless of that, we're going to talk about the important shit. Jey Uso is now our new World Heavyweight Champion, and he deserved it all the way.
All the way, man. Honestly, I had one post where I just kind of did an opinion piece. I talked about Jey Uso. It was incredible how many comments there were, period, right? But it was pretty split, 50-50 down the middle. IWC hating him, saying he can't wrestle, can't cut a promo. And then the other 50% saying, hey, we love him. But this is the conclusion I came to over this weekend, Jay. WWE is just looking at the metric of money, and Jey Uso makes money. That's why in the arenas where the money is, where every fan's mouth is, they are yeeting and yeeting and yeeting. Nobody's booing Jey Uso. So
nobody's booing him.
He deserved it. Did you see the video package before his celebration?
Yes,
tonight?
Bro. That was really like emotional. It was like, what the fuck what are you guys trying to do, WWE? I see you.
So cool, man. God, he deserves it. Understanding. Sami Zayn's back too. Wow, good
fuck
times.
Sami Zayn.
I agree. Yeah, fuck
Sami Zayn.
Opus, don't pick that one up, man. Don't pick that one up.
Jacob Fatu defeated LA Knight. That was fire. We had Dana White in the crowd. We had a lot of stuff at WrestleMania that happened, but let's talk about Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I knew it was going to happen.
You thought a clean win from Tiffany?
I knew that was going to happen, bro. I knew there was no way Tiffany Stratton lost that championship, especially to Charlotte Flair.
I could have seen it happening. I don't know why you didn't
I
see it
did
happen.
not see
Don't
it
you think
happening.
Tiffany as a chaser? Don't you think Tiffany as someone who pursues the greatness makes? I mean, I don't know. When she was chasing the title in the first place, I was a lot more, I think, into her than I am as her being a champion. That's just me.
I understand. But what I don't understand is why you're drinking out that water bottle because you lost your other one. At night
Well,
one
oh
of
come on.
WrestleMania, when we had an event, it was crazy. We had some live wrestling. We had it all, bro. It was lit. It was lit.
This is the king of the segue right here, man. Fatherless 407. Dear God, I left my water. I left my water bottle, and I'm never gonna find it again. But boy, I left it for a good reason because we had a little bit too good of a time,
Bro,
bro.
it's
What
crazy.
an amazing night! The first of what has to be many. Watch party there between myself and Fatherless hosting it. Some awesome local wrestling afterwards. My God, those people could put on, man. Incredible. What a vibe. Only positive things from everyone who came out in terms of feedback. And brother, I just want to do it again. You're amazing, bro. I really had a wonderful time.
Bro, we definitely have to run that shit back for Orlando.
100%.
We got to put
Mhm.
Orlando on the map. Orlando. Let's move
Yeah.
on to the last part of WrestleMania Night 1, the triple threat match. Oh my God, did we not expect Paul Heyman to do what the fuck he did? Because, wow,
Well, did you expect it?
I didn't expect that.
Okay,
Nobody
so a
could
lot of
expect
people
that.
picked it. A lot of people picked it, but I swear, if anybody told you that they were 100% certain, no, this is absolutely, they're wrong. Like, you can pick that, but things get to a point, you can probably resonate with this. Things get to a point where they become such the obvious twist that WWE doesn't go with it. And you wouldn't think. So I was like, oh, they're not going to do that. I'm not going to believe it till I see it. And then what do we see? That
Bro,
freaking
we
steel chair
made
gets
that
handed
one
over.
video where we were just like, did Jay Uso sell his soul? And it wasn't like,
Yeah.
it was in that video too, but holy shit, did we not expect that whole Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman just collaboration happening now? Because,
Man,
wow,
where does CM Punk and Roman go from here, dog?
who knows?
Yeah, not me.
Who knows?
Not me. I'm not even going to
I
focus on too
wouldn't
much
know
because I
that
know where
shit.
Seth Rollins goes from here. That's for sure. Whoa.
Night 2 of WrestleMania, first night of the match. Io Sky definitely deserved that win. There was no way she was dropping that title.
Yeah, especially being disrespected on all sides of the equation in the build-up.
Every time too.
Yeah,
Every 5
yeah, every
minutes,
single time.
every I don't know. Just sponsored by Minute Maid, by the way. All these sponsors was wild. And
Yeah,
regardless,
there was plenty of them.
Drew McIntyre put on a good match. But let's talk about the fatal 4-way we had with Braun Breaker. Who else, bro?
Bro,
Penta, Dominic Mysterio.
bro, that was the best match of WrestleMania in my opinion.
Are you serious?
I think. Well,
You think
okay, in terms
that
of star
stole the
power,
whole
well,
show?
I think it did. I think it did. If you're counting star power, night one main event, I just don't think you could beat it. And so there's a lot more investment. But just for the actual match itself, man, I don't know, bro. That was the one for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just I was really hyped to see Dom win that title. That might be it.
It
But
was a fatal
I don't know.
4-way, or am I bugging?
Nah, it was, of course. Dom, Penta, Finn Balor, and Braun.
Okay. I forgot about
Yeah,
Finn.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
who I forgot about because
Dude, so many triple threats.
that's who he pinned. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. And the fallout on Raw was interesting too. Going to be interesting to see where they go. But yeah, dude, Dom winning that title, bro, and the tour, the little mini tour he went on as well with all the interviews and stuff talking about him. He's the best Mysterio, bro. Beautiful.
Already, bro. That put him over, bro. Talking about the best. Say his name and he appears. How did we feel about Joe Henry? The second night, the little event that we had, bro, you could feel the energy of everybody just popping, and there was a few of us, and it went
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That was
I
a
did
pretty
not expect
magical
Joe
moment.
Henry. Did you expect Joe
No,
Henry?
I for some reason he was nowhere in my mind as a possibility. Nowhere. I really had no thoughts toward
Wow.
him. But the fact that he got his WrestleMania moment, bro, he came out with the custom WrestleMania tee as well. Like he got some
That
merch
was
there
fire.
too. It's a moment he'll never forget, man. What a killer year so far for him. Royal Rumble and WrestleMania now. And as TNA World Champion, bro, the elevation that TNA has seen from this collaboration is the most beautiful thing in the world because it's WWE pumping life into the industry, bro. Like selflessly, like just knowing that healthy other companies are good for them as a whole. It's awesome, bro. Joe
Exactly.
Henry. Oh,
Oh, Joe
Joe
Henry,
Henry.
bro. Joe
I
Henry.
believe
That's
in
all I
Joe
can really
Henry.
say. We talked about a little bit or a lot of bit about Valkyria, two
Yeah,
belts or whatever. But let's talk
yeah.
about something that not a lot of people on podcasts really touch up on, and if they do, it's one of the highlights. What the fuck
Yeah.
was Stone Cold on? My boy, it caught a DUI in the stadium 2 times, bro. Bro crashed twice. How you do that? Did you see the
So
video?
I didn't see the second one till today. So backstage before he even went on, he was crashing.
Bro didn't even
Bro,
know where he was going. How do you drive to the right of a ramp? Like, how do you fuck that up?
Well, he'd already been in Vegas for a couple of days, and obviously that was late into the night too. So a couple too many Steve Weisers down, and big yikes! All of a sudden, we got some lady pretending to fall in the front row, having Nick Khan check on her. That was wild.
Bro, she was okay. She definitely looked like, I don't know. She definitely was okay. If I was in her fucking position, though, I would have threw myself back 8 rows down that way.
I'm selling it like The Rock used to sell the Stunner.
That's what I'm saying. I'm running. I'm screaming, bro. I'm fucking what? Get the
Tell
check
me not
from
that you need to
WWE.
hear that glass shatter. We need to hear that glass shatter at least once in every while at WrestleMania. We have to.
For real. Talking about shattering. How about everybody's hearts when John Cena beat Cody Rhodes to become the 17-time World Heavyweight Champion?
Are you gonna sit here and pretend?
Champion in general.
Are you gonna sit here and pretend like it hits the same with him talking to us the way he's talking to us?
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't understand it. People love this, but I'm just like I feel like there's something blocking it, man.
I'm cheesing. I love John Cena. Anything he does, he literally just called us pieces of shit. I apologized to him. I said I was sorry. Vegas said they were sorry, but apparently he heard not. He's gaslighting the fuck out of everybody, but I
he
ain't
knows
gonna
what
say
they
nothing.
said. Exactly, he's a big gaslighter. He could hear what they said. Said we are sorry. He played dumb.
He just said you guys are sorry. What the fuck are you talking about? We all apologize, brother. What are you talking about? Look, regardless.
Man, if anybody missed the Pat McAfee show, by the way, with Cena and Paul Heyman this morning, you gotta go back and watch this. I mean, that's as part of the lore as anything else. It's crazy. Go watch that.
You guys are wild, and if you didn't watch that shit. Look, I don't even want to touch up on Logan Paul and AJ Styles. That's just
me neither. I think that's a mistake in booking personally, and I don't like saying that often, but it's a disgrace. I honestly believe it's a disgrace. Me neither.
I did not like it. But if that's how we're gonna build Karrion Kross, then that's how we build Karrion Kross. Brother, we talked about a lot of stuff today that we touched up on, from Monday Night Raw to, the past 2 nights of WrestleMania. But can we talk about something that happened tonight? A lot of NXT superstars and alumni all in one ring. We had Julia come out. We had Roxanne come out. Stephanie McCurr came out, bro. It was wild.
Yeah, getting a match with Io Sky. They're putting on a banger, and then out of nowhere, Roxanne and a heel Julia at this point, clearly heel Julia, comes out. And then Rhea Ripley in pursuit of all that. I don't know where this goes from here. I think it's an interesting angle that Rhea would come to the aid of Io, I guess, or whatever. But the fact that these women are being showcased, personally, it's not too late, but it's a long time coming, bro. They're amazing. They're all amazing, despite the language barriers and everything. It's beauty. It's pure beauty in the ring and outside of it, bro. God, what a time to be a fan. I don't even know who's on for NXT this coming Tuesday, but I swear I want you to slide me that link, bro, because I'm trying to pop out on Tuesday.
Not this Tuesday. It'll be next Tuesday.
Oh, right, because they're still over there.
Yeah, they're still in Vegas. Yo, they got another banger night tomorrow night, apparently. Shit. Look, let's talk about something real serious.
Yeah, go.
Opinion, this kind of strikes too, because we have our own opinions when it comes to a lot of shit. So I do not want to end up getting choked the fuck out by Gunther. Gunther choked the fuck out of fucking Pat McAfee, brother. What was that?
Dog, I was legitimately getting uncomfortable because he was turning purple. It looked real tight for a little too long. I was like, dang, bro, I feel like he forgot to
let
work
go.
it,
I sat there and I was like, wait, Michael Cole's involved in this? Gunther is getting over right now. Gunther is him.
Bro. Netflix got to stop muting the F words of the crowd, man. That takes away the effect. They were saying F you, Gunther, and I wanted to hear it.
That's not Netflix. That's WWE.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. They should not do that. It's on Netflix. Let's be serious. Put on that, that 14 plus TV, that you could drop a couple F-bombs. Like I wouldn't care if they dropped a couple F-bombs on commentary too. It's Pat
especially that late at night, man. But that late at night, two kids at home ain't even watching them, whether they're in bed or whatever.
Like the
No, but listen,
third hour of Raw should be, censor free. Kids are going to bed.
Because, dude, it would increase viewership, honestly. Like, if people want to see that, for lack of a better term, raw feel. But Gunther, bro, way to get over even more, bro. Because that crap. And then they got Michael Cole over, too. They go to Michael Cole. Like, they had that stuff going. Incredible, man. Pat McAfee selling that stuff like an absolute G. I loved the little extra touch, which was the Pat McAfee show crew trying to get through to help him in the security.
Everybody thought fans jumped over.
No, yeah. That was the crew. They'd given him the cameo beforehand. But it was such a good touch, right? Because you have all the security, not worrying about the guy getting choked out. They're worrying about the crew trying to help
what
him.
The fuck?
It's so Gunther, man, what a guy.
And to wrap it up, let's talk about something that everybody's definitely wanting to talk about, brother. Talked about it in the beginning, but let's talk about it again.
What do you want to talk about?
This Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. We definitely need to touch up on that again.
What are your opinions on Braun Breaker as an individual superstar? What do you think of him?
Ever since he stepped foot in NXT when they were making fun of him for being too funny or too, not heel, but too face, and he switched that badass Braun Breaker and Undertaker came and chokeslammed him, something sparked in him, and look at where he's at now. Brother, he was Intercontinental Champion for a bit, just dropped it. Actually dropped it to Jey Uso, then picked it back up. But wow.
Yeah. And now alongside Paul Heyman, I'm telling you, man, I know people come at it from an angle of like, oh, Paul just leeches to up and coming talent, but Paul sees potential, and he has almost never been wrong except for Curtis Axel. I don't know what that was, but I mean, like, so it's incredible. Braun Breaker, I have every time he speaks on the mic. I mean, some of these promos are in the portions of Raw that only overseas audience gets, or that Netflix subscription, whatever, during commercials, basically. And I'm like, bro, the audience needs to hear this. The conviction this man speaks with. It's like what John Cena teaches me about mic skills is like when you truly believe what you're saying, it feels different. And Braun Breaker feels that kind of different.
I believe everything he says. I believe everything
exactly.
Braun Breaker says because, brother, he knows how to talk. He knows how to do all his he has more than 5 moves before everybody goes crazy. Everybody over here saying that he can't wrestle. Brother, he will end you. Like, if you've not seen him, bro can hit the high spots, the low spots, all the spots. And my guy is on top either or, bro.
Oh my God, man. By the way, if I ever hear somebody saying that Braun Breaker only has whatever moves, I'm going to spear them through that barricade. That's the dumbest crap I've ever heard. This guy is a superstar. At first, I'm going to be real. At first, when he was in NXT, I'm going to be fair, I didn't really watch too much, but I didn't really see much in him. I thought he was overhyped. Bring him to the main roster. F up his music all you want to, Def Rebel. This man's a star, and he ain't going nowhere.
Wait, the song he has now is fire.
Yeah, but they went through 2 others, right? Like, I liked the first one. They switched it up. It was absolutely terrible. They went back, and now this one. Like, there was like 3 or 4 renditions of it.
Can we talk about something that not a lot of people really talk about, but I did not allow the IWC this WrestleMania to ruin anything for me. I did not go on the internet. I did not do anything, bro. I did not let the IWC ruin it at all. I'm just no opinions, no nothing. Like, I did not give a fuck about what anybody said. You stay off the internet, chatting all that shit, bro, you're good.
Teach me your ways. I did not succeed at that this year. I let a lot of people piss me off this year, so I need to learn from you on that one. Wow.
Yeah. IWC needs to get a little less toxic because I post one thing and everybody's just wilding. And shout out to that person I was talking shit on my Twitter talking about you're yapping shit, and then I comment back and you want to hit me with the by the way, look at you getting all upset. You're upset first. It's these AEW fans being like, oh, WWE copied this. Then it's wrestling. We're fans.
Listen. I'm really. I'm gonna need more of these laughs about it. The fact that someone tried to trigger you and then was like, "Hey, you're triggered." Like, dude, I need more of this because it makes me looser. I don't take it as seriously. So this is really good. I appreciate this.
The IWC is trolls, and that's how we're gonna wrap it up. Unless you have something to talk about. Did you want to talk about anything?
You did a great job of encompassing the whole week, and I just want to say from front to back, man, it was, for those watching, a couple weeks ago, right? follows 407. He posted, yeah, he's doing this watch party downtown. I remember I commented, I said, yo, this is awesome. I'm there. He calls me 30 minutes later. Hey, this guy backed out. Are you down? I said, I'm down. And that was the intro to what was the most beautiful WrestleMania weekend of my entire life. My first really as a creator. Even with night 2, getting to hang out with you at the lounge there, man, it was absolutely awesome. So really, thank you so much for these opportunities and for these connections, man. It's really kind of moved my content feel in a more of a direction of getting more connected and you know, becoming more of a person within the community. So thank you for that. But bro, I give this WrestleMania an A++. I'm not
A++,
Triple H said, don't watch
super
it.
supreme.
Don't watch it as a critic. I'm gonna watch it as a fan, and that's how I feel right now, like a very, very full and freaking happy fan. And let's go. A new chapter's here. I'm in
Big
it.
Toma shit. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Toma podcast. We're gonna wrap it up. This is season 2.
Oof, I like it.
Season 2 of the Toma podcast. Peace out, guys. Thank you guys so much for